Lord, we humbly offer into your presence this webinar on social innovation and change management. And we ask you to bless the speaker, Mr. Santosh. May this initiative help us to bring out the best talents and kindle an innovative spark in our minds so that we can contribute to the society and live out to our call to be an integral part of your creative force. Amen.
The welcome address. Am I audible?
You all are audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Carry on.
A pleasant morning to one and all gathered here. For the beginning of an occasion is never complete without a word of welcome. I consider it a great pleasure of spreading a red carpet welcome to this enriching National Innovation webinar on social innovation and change management, organized by the institution's Innovation Council, Holy Cross College. I deem it a great honor and privilege to welcome the guest speaker of the day on the behalf of Holy Cross College and the organizing committee, Mr. Santosh Talakati, CEO and founder, Namaskar with Love Foundation, startup entrepreneur, social innovator, and digital India consultant. He is the pioneer of global classrooms, where classrooms across geographies are connected, helping to shape the future of the next generation. He is a person of sincerity who works for long on behalf of the society in order to elevate all categories of underprivileged, from children, women in equity, homeless, etc., to talented professionals, upliftment, and he is constantly dedicated to give back to his country what his country has invested in him. I would also like to extend my warm welcome to our ever-supporting secretary, Reverend Dr. Sister Niranjana Anthony Sami, and our beloved principal, Reverend Dr. Sister Christina Bridget, in their absence for their constant support and guidance. I express my sincere welcome to staff and students from Holy Cross College and those from the other colleges to this webinar. To most people, the sky is the limit. To those who love innovation, the sky is home. Once again, I welcome everyone to this webinar and may you have a meaningful session ahead. Thank you.
Dear participants, kindly note, as we all know, there is a cyclone prevailing. Hope our webinar goes smoothly without any interruption. If there are any issues in the network connectivity, kindly bear with us. You are requested to post your questions or queries in the chat box, which would be answered by a resource person. So, thank you. Over now to Mr. Santosh Talagati.
Thank you so much, dear friends. And you all can put your videos to whosoever are there on this video panel. Okay, so that there will be a live feeling and life feeling. The life feeling is very important. We are talking about social innovation and change management today, and I know that this Holy Cross Institute has come up with very good innovative strategies and challenges. And there are certain questions also. I got to know that you have some questions to ask. Definitely we will address all of them. And in the beginning, I will just give an overview of this subject, social innovation and change management. What it is. We must look for the greater opportunities. We are not just come here to take the education and just do the job and just say bye to this world. It's not like everybody does that. They just come, they do something and they go. But can you do some special things? What motivation you are going to add to yourself? What I can do for myself in such a way that I will come up as a great person in this world? What I can contribute to myself that my power will be increased by 10 times more than what a single man can do. So this all thing we have to think. To make one mobile efficient, every day thousands of engineers are trying day and night to make it better and better, better and better, better and better. Just 20 years before, how the mobile was, there was no even mobile. Okay, there was a pager, but today you can see that the mobile came just for the call, and then again we added so many services, and we made it efficient than a human being. Okay, so when we are thinking of making the mobile efficient, then are we working for making ourselves robust? Are we making ourselves efficient? Are we adding the great knowledge system, great skill system, great soft skills, so that I can be a great use to this society? I can be a great advantage to this society? Or just in the name of job, in the name of education, should I hide myself thinking that, oh my God, I have passed this examination, I got a small job. And with this limited thought, things won't go ahead. The innovator, the researcher, and the entrepreneur always think out of box. What people can't think, what people dare not to think, he thinks that and he does that. His thoughts are unique. His efficiency is unique. He is unique. Dr. APJ Kalam, who blessed me in this line of thought, in the line of journey, he always blessed me with the thought that be unique you. Instead of transforming entire world, instead of saying that I will transform entire world, do one thing, transform yourself in such a way that you will be the role model in this world. Can we be that? Can we be that? Because this society needs a lot of innovation. Today, when we talk about the internet world, there are still many villages, more than 80% villages are not fulfilled with the high efficient, high bandwidth internet facilities. No infrastructure facilities are there. Who will bring that? So I think the time has come that every individual. Am I audible to you all?
No.
Hello? Hello? If I am audible, just make the hands like this. Yeah. If I am audible to you, make the hands like this. Okay. And the time has come to rethink about the human transformation. Time has come to rethink about the society. Time has come to rethink the new social methodologies and the new social innovations. I tell you, students, not even 1% of the social innovation has been done in this world. Still, 99% opportunity is there. Who is going to grab this opportunity? In one way, we say that we don't have jobs, we don't have opportunities, but there are so many opportunities, nobody even looking into that. So social sector is not just a society. So social activist means don't think there's just one who wears a small bag and he goes village to help someone. It's not like that. The social activist can transform entire world. So social worker can change the ideas. Social scientists are needed. Social engineers are needed. And social transformers are needed. So such a great opportunity is there in this world. So we need to work on the social innovation and also the change management. My friends, it is not just an idea which just comes in the mind, okay, with the grace of nature, with the grace of your own prayers, or with the grace of an opportunity, with the grace of in-depth curiosity. It is not just that. The idea can come, but how you cultivate that idea, like how, a pregnant woman cultivate her child inside, okay, by providing all the facilities with the help of nature and with the help of human efforts. Similarly, ideas has to be nurtured. Idea has to be nurtured. Ideas have to be fulfilled. Ideas have to be built. In the same way, like how we grow the child, then the idea become plant, the idea become a great tree which can give, okay, good fruits to the entire world. Similarly, we need to work on the social innovation. Lot of opportunities are there. I tell you, 99% opportunities are there in the social innovation, not even 1%. In fact, whatever you think that you are in that field, like I'm a doctor, I'm an engineer, I'm a instructional designer, I'm a graphic designer, whatever you are in your respective field, you can be a social innovator through your field, through your ideas, through your efforts. So this social innovation is the greatest opportunity for entire mankind. Otherwise, you have seen that if there is no compassion, if there is no innovation, if there is no facility, even if we have that talent, even if we have that caliber, we can't go ahead. So if we have provided all these facilities, then automatically our talent can be explored in such a way that we all can become a greatest support for the social good of the entire world, to make this world a beautiful hub of happiness, innovation, and exploration. So coming to the point, change management. what is that change management? We all talk about change. You must have heard. How many of you have heard the name change? Raise your hands. Change. How many of you have heard the word change? Yeah. So you have heard the change. So what is this change? And even Mahatma Gandhi ji used the word, be the change that what you want to seek in the world. So what is that change? Change means changing this one, changing the people, changing the setup, changing the infrastructure, or changing something else. So first we need to change our thought process. The first utmost thing what we have to do is, in the entire innovation process, is thought process. We have to overcome the fear. We have to overcome the hindrances. We have to overcome the limitations. We have to overcome all the challenges and make that change possible. And that change is possible. Okay. If you have some good thought, make people think on that one. I will give you some examples of the change that what I have brought or I have tried to bring in this world. I am from a family, where my mother used to earn 300 rupees per month. And when I was a child, I understood that whole life, am I going to live this poverty? Or can I do something else in this world? Because no matter what your financial position is, your thoughts are not bound by any financial limitations. Keep your thoughts open and come out of all the limitations and go and grow and think bigger. Since my third standard, I remember I teach my fellow students and my fellow friends. Teachers recognized my skills. I went on teaching since third standard. I remember when I was in third standard, I was a teacher at my classroom. When I was in fifth standard, I was still teaching. And I went and learned, because in our village there was no English teacher. So I used to take a break from my school and few off days, and used to go to one of the city, used to learn English and mathematics from someone, and used to come back in the fifth standard, and I used to take that topics. In seventh, I remember almost all subjects. One of my great teacher, I remember him still, Mr. Nidoni, he gave me to take all the subjects. What made him to say like this, I don't know. What made him to think like this, I don't know. In seventh standard, when I was a student, I was not only a class leader, I was a class teacher. I was teaching to entire thing. This compassion for the education led me so well that the entire education system, I was a teacher and a learner, teacher and learner. Today, still, I'm a learner and a teacher. So I tell you an example that what I saw in the rural sector at that time when I was a child. That's why childhood is very important. Don't think that I am nothing today. Today, whatever you are, even if you are with the challenges, you are, seeding your thoughts for being something great. Okay, don't limit yourself with anything. So how I tell you, one of the revolution, what I could do in this world is, so I went on all these phases. So many teachers supported me, so many friends supported me. And suddenly when I completed the education, I felt that I felt to, approach Dr. Kalam sir, because I liked his ideas. I liked the way he used to speak. I just felt that, can I work with him? Can I work on his ideas? Instead of finding job here and there, can I approach him and do something? Believe me, friends, nothing stops you if you really desire for something great in this world. No poverty, no education, no, communication skills also can't stop you. Only thing is you have to come, you have to desire to empower yourself. Gain everything in the line of thought that is needed to acquire, that is needed to achieve. Don't stop, just go ahead. So I approached sir. He liked my ideas. I said that, sir, I have joined the school as a primary teacher to transform the school. I had already transformed by teaching parents, by teaching the kids. That time, in 2005 and all, even in 2003, 2005, that time parental digital education was not there. I thought that if parents are not taught the digital education, the time will come that no students can even communicate with their parents in the modern language. So I felt that, and we started a campaign for parental digital education that helped so much. I made a paper and I submitted it to sir, and he liked it so much. and we got an award as well for all our contribution for the parental education. Then I felt that I had started teaching computer education right from first standards to the first grade students to the 10th grade students by then, and parental education also. Then I felt, because I got to know that I'm an inspired teacher, inspired innovator. I can do things magically. And not only one school, I went on visiting some slum-based areas to make them aware of the technology. We took them to some companies with CSR, started training. So this moment we started, then I got to know that I'm teaching in one school and I have transformed one school. Can I be the teacher of 10 schools? Can I be the teacher of 100 schools? Can I be the teacher of 10,000 schools? So this thought came in the mind. Then I felt that, can one person teach 10,000 schools? Then I consulted a scientist here in Pune, and then he helped me. Then we made a plan, and then believe me, just in 1.5 years, we reached 10,000 schools. 10,000 schools, and we started training ICT in education for all the teachers. You won't believe, more than 1 lakh teachers were then trained in 2006, 7, 8. More than 1 lakh teachers were trained. Then the movement started. Those 1 lakh teachers, because I knew that some people even laughed. Why are you going and teaching so many people? Are you, why do you want that? What do you want to achieve? I said, I want to transform this world with the new thoughts, because they have to learn. Somebody has to push them. We all need gurus. We all need teachers. We all need motivators. We all need inspirator. Even an inspirator need an inspirator. Like how our mother is a supporting angel in everybody's home. So in the same way, we all need inspiration. So I took the inner inspiration, and also some scientists supported me. And then I went on doing the revolution. And believe me, friends, in 3 years, or more than 10,000 schools were reached out, and that became a greatest revolution. And in Maharashtra, not only in Maharashtra, in other parts of India also, we took this ICT in education revolution, and many education systems also evolved with this new model of ICT in education for school system. And today, if you see in school education, the entire, they are trying to come up with the ICT models, digital education, and CBT education, computer-based training, and many things started happening. Friends, miracles can happen if you want to really do this. No need to get frustrated, because in the journey, we many times feel that, oh, what if I fail? What people will say? What if I am insulted? What if people laugh? Let people laugh. Let people say anything. Let people gossip. Do everything that what you want to do. And today I tell you that we have planned to reach out 1 lakh institutes in the entire world. And through our global classroom system, we have made a plan to reach out 1 lakh, 100,000 schools across the world, and especially the rural schools, by providing them proper internet-based education, bandwidth, and we are also even trying to provide the bandwidth through satellites, so that this internet issues can be resolved. Many innovations have to be done. The other innovation I can tell you, just to brief it, then we'll go for some communication strategies, that I felt that many girls in the world, no matter from which state they are, from which place they are, whether are they from rural India or they are from urban India, whether they are from rich families or even from the poor families, every woman and every girls need a greater support. I take this interest because most of the girls want to become the innovator. That is one of the reasons that I am consulting you. We need greater support. The girls need greater support in every step, because this is first time in the world that girls have come up with such a talent that they can explore entire world with their new talent and new capacity. So can we support them? Can we make them miraculous angels to bring the greatest innovation in the world? They are highly talented, believe me. Most of the girls and most of the women are just used in the kitchen and in the homes, and beyond that their capacity is not yet experienced. Only 5 to 10% of the girls have been given an opportunity to show their talent. 90% of the girls are still to be given a greater opportunity. So I feel that this is important for us to give an opportunity to all the girls, all the women, household women even. So we need to even educate them with the digital technologies, with the new innovation strategies, then we can change this world. I tell you, only digital technology is not the solution. There are many ways. Innovation is not just, innovation is not just concerned to technology. Innovation can be in any field, right from thinking, speaking, living, loving, leading, everything can be in the innovative way. So let us, friends, join the hands to make this innovation successful. Thank you very much.
So now, girls, if you have any doubts, you can ask now.
Sir, good morning,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Sir, first, how do I spot opportunities for
You,
innovation, sir?
you all are not visible here. Please be visible, okay? Because there are people who are watching you all.
Yes,
Okay?
sir, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So be visible. One of the other thing that even girls and everybody has to learn is be expressive. Don't oh my God, somebody is having so noise. Who is that? Identify that, and you can be visible, but not the noisy like this. Okay, let's see. Unmute yourself. Come, one thing you all have to learn is be expressive, be bold, and come forward to speak out, to say something, and to ask. This is your word. Yes, let's start. Who is going to ask now? Unmute yourself. Make your hand up and then start. You are not audible, dear. Can you unmute yourself?
Am I audible?
Now you are audible. Please go ahead.
Sir, how do I spot opportunities or any chance for innovation, sir, from various circles?
How do you?
How do I spot opportunities for innovation?
Wow, it's a beautiful, beautiful question. What is your name?
Dakshayani, sir. Dakshayani.
Dakshayani. Okay. Thank you, Dakshayani, for this. Just a minute. For this wonderful question. How do you spot? I think there is some. If anybody is in the, let me mute you as well. Dear friends, she asked me how to spot the opportunities. Don't consider that it comes in the examination, how to find the opportunities, and then you will write the examination answer, and then you will gain some marks. Opportunities won't come like examination questions. Opportunities never come like a questions. Opportunities comes all of a sudden, maybe as a problem in your own life, maybe as a challenge in your own life, in your friend circle, or in the world. You have to find out. Keep your eyes open, keep your mind open, keep your heart open, keep your life open to see. Because when most of the people I saw, 99% of the people, when the problem comes, they start crying, oh my God, why with me, why Jesus, Lord, Allah, and we start crying, saying that this problem, why me, why God has chosen to give me this problem. We all cry, and in this cry we lose all the opportunities. If at all God is there, he laughs at them, saying that, oh my God, through this problem I'm giving an opportunity. Through this problem, I'm giving a hint to find out something. But this man is crying. This girl is crying. This baby is crying. This is not the way. The real innovator, what he does or what she does is, if the problem comes to me, to self, or to somebody else, even in the family members, even in the friend circle, even in the world, take this example, COVID also. We don't have to cry. We don't have to run away saying that, hiding something. Oh my God, I can't hold this one. What we have to do is, in every, in every adversity, in every problem, there is equal and greater opportunity. When we have this vision in the life, that in every adversity there is equal and greater opportunity, then automatically problem gets solved. We dare to solve that. Then we have to take it easily with all our scientific knowledge, with all our social knowledge, with all our communication knowledge. We have to solve that. How nicely you solve that. Innovation is not just about solving the problems. Sometimes you have to create the problem and solve it, you know, to, to avoid such challenges. So how to spot this one in your life? Whatever small problems are there, start addressing with like a warrior, like a great leader, not like a fearful, fierce, oh, I can't, why God? Because I have seen 99% of the young youth are collapsed with their own thoughts. Don't do like this. We have to be very strong thinkers. First,
Sir, your audio is not clear.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh, is sir not? Sir is not getting connected.
I think so, ma'am. Network issues.
Okay. So we'll just try to call him online. Just hold
Okay,
on.
ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Participants, you can brainstorm yourselves what are the questions to be asked when the speaker arrives. Until he arrives, just brainstorm yourselves what and all you can ask to get the utmost input from the speaker.
Participants, kindly bear with us. There's some connectivity issue. We're trying to reach him. Please bear with us.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm so sorry because here due to cyclone effects,
no
there is no
issues, sir.
internet connection and I have joined from my mobile hotspot. Sometime it can go also, but don't worry. Keep the things going, keep the show on no matter what. Can you all come on the video? Do you have the problems in joining on the video? Yeah, come on the video because there will be some people who will be watching you. Yeah, next. So Miss Dakshayani, are you happy with the answer? Yeah, you are not audible again. Unmute yours. Oh my God.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. It was truly motivating, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Now you can mute yourself because there is some noise from you. uh, mute yourself. Okay. Next.
Sir, I'm Hafila Khairon, sir.
Hafila. Yes, Hafila.
Sir, is there any strategies to kickstart any innovation, sir?
Strategies to?
Kickstart innovation, innovative ideas. Is there any strategies?
Innovative idea strategy. Yes. Obviously, there are many strategies. Okay. Once the ideas come into your mind, then we have to strategize it. Okay. In fact, you cannot, there is no strategy for dreaming anything. Do we have any strategy to dream anything? In when you sleep or even the daydreams or even the night dreams. So, is there any strategy for that? No. So similarly, to get an idea, there is no strategy because idea itself is the greatest gift. But once the idea comes, then you don't have to stop that. As I told you, that idea is like a boon, like a child. You have to take care of that. Once once a married girl was worried, sir, I'm not getting, baby, so many years of marriage. I'm so worried. Every day I'm crying. I said, why are you crying? Why you both are crying? If you are not giving birth to a child, can't you give a birth to an idea? Okay, give birth to an idea, grow it so that it will be helpful to millions of people and billions of people. Such new thoughts also are needed. We all are talking about only giving birth to the children. Innovators give birth to the innovations. Entrepreneurs give birth to new babies in form of change, making. So we all have to be mothers of greater innovation. So yes, there is a strategy. Once the idea comes into your hand and mind, then you don't have to lose that. That is the best strategy. If you lose that, then you lost the opportunity. Don't lose that. If you want to do something, whether right from sanitation to reaching the space, reaching the Mars, reaching all the planets, don't stop. Everything is possible. It has come to your mind. It has come to your mind. Why it has come? Impossible ideas never enters in the world. Okay, the ideas comes only to make impossible a possible. Okay, your greatest strategy is to make impossible a possible. What people say it is not possible, you have to make it possible. That is the greatest strategy. Then there are many scientific strategies which you have to study by referring some of the management books, innovation management books, project management books, and also change management books. These three books are very important: change management, project management, and innovation management. If you know all these three management techniques with these strategies, then your ideas won't go away from you. Okay. Any other things that you want to know, Hafila?
Sir, actually, I'm having an innovative idea, sir, to dispose these sewage. It's just an idea, sir. If we are having an idea and we know that we have to take some measures to develop it, but having only idea can be is it safer? I mean, is it possible to choose a business career having such an idea, only an idea, rough idea? Is it safer to choose business careers because our family members too won't allow, because having such a rough idea how you can choose a business career for your life.
That is the biggest crime, that is the biggest, that is the biggest crime this world has committed by dominating, like Miss am I audible to you, Hapila? one of the biggest crime that everybody has committed, mostly many people have committed, is crime means not only going and killing and shouting and abusing and harassing. That is not only crime. Stopping somebody's idea is also a biggest crime. Self crime is if we have an idea, somebody said that, since he said, since she said, since parents said, since friends said, since somebody said, and I left that. That is also crime. That is also crime. Okay, am I audible to you? Just make your hands like this. Very good. So if somebody says that and you listen to that, then you have to walk on their things. If you want to make the world to walk on your own ideas, then you have to grow that. No matter what, just an idea. Don't say just an idea. You know, just a child. A mother gives a birth to a child, and what? It doesn't even know how to walk. It doesn't know, how to eat. Does child eat on its own? No, mother has to feed it. And then few months, from the higher perspective, it is like a waste of time. Why this lady is wasting time by feeding and by growing that child which cannot talk, which cannot even walk, which cannot even go to education? But can mother thinks like that? No, mother thinks in such a way that my child has to grow. She puts all the efforts, she takes all the care of that way, like how a mother takes care of a child. You being an ideologist, don't say just an idea. Does mother say just a child? No, it is my child, it is my baby. We have to grow this. She kiss it and she touch it, she grow it, she, no matter what kind of problems it is making, the child is making, still she, still she take care of that. Then she will grow. One day that child becomes a great hero or heroine in this world. Similarly, all innovators have to think in this way, that idea is not just an idea. Idea is the greatest idea. Even if it is small idea, say that it is greatest idea. Greatest idea. It is going to change the world. It is going to help me. In this way, if you come up, then the life will be very beautiful. And your idea will become one of the greatest innovation in the world. Yes, take the people. Stop the people who says that it doesn't work. Say that, thank you very much. Okay, namaste, goodbye. And if somebody says, yes, it can work, take their blessings. Sometime, don't run only after the educated people. Some uneducated people also, with their blessings, with their support, with their motivation, even including the mother. Even if she is not highly educated, if she supports you, everything, she is like a change maker in your life. Take all the support from the world and make your idea beautiful success. Then only you are the leader. Otherwise, if you think that idea is just an idea is just a waste of time, idea is just, it's not going to earn money, in this way you should not. We should not do things, take oath, like how you did prayers. You have to do two things in your life. One is, don't criticize self. Never let yourself to criticize self, because our mind is like a damager. Hey, you did like this, you did like this. Don't let your mind to complain, criticize, condemn yourself. And don't let others to criticize your idea, condemn your ideas, and collapse your ideas. Then it is like, like seeding a plant. You have to take care initially, and once it grows well, then it goes well. Any other thing?
No, sir, thank you so much, sir. I'm clear now. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Hi, sir. This is Sakti here. I can't on my video right now, sir, because it's hanging a lot.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. So how did you come up with the idea to start your foundation, sir? Because I just researched on what you do actually on the internet. So I was wondering, where did you get the spark to start your Love Foundation, and how did you come about with creating the whole foundation? What are the challenges?
Thank you, Shakti, for this beautiful question. Shakti, when I graduated, then also I didn't know how to speak English, and that time, 15 years before, English speaking was like a credibility. When I came out of the graduation, from the graduation college, I realized that I can't speak English. I tried to join some English communication classes. Then I got to know that they are just teaching the grammars, again, present tense, past tense, future tense, assertive statements, and that statement and this statement. And with this, I was not getting anything. I felt that there must be another way of learning anything new in this way. I did an innovation over there. I felt that if I go like this to class, I will never learn English. So what I did is, that time Skype had come, and there were some internet-based forums like Live Mukha and all. So I joined that forum and started writing to each and everybody with my, uncultivated English, saying that, I want to do something. I want to learn English. So you won't believe, Sakti, many people come to help us when we show that what we want in our life, you know. And they all started helping me. Right from Australia, some mentors joined, some from US, some mentors joined. I started learning from each and every people who wanted to help me, and within 3 years I became master in English language. Master in my own way. We don't have to wait for someone has to say that you are the master. If you are happy, you are the master. So I mastered my English communication. Then I felt that this is the best way. Why should we wait for only the local teachers to teach us if we are not going ahead, or if we are stuck? Can I make this world a great educators forum? So I came up with an idea called Global Classroom. That like how I learned English, like how I got very good mentors, and the lowers, not in the normal way of lower. Lower means we take it in a different way. Lowers means the one who appreciates you, one who appreciates you. That time, so I got very good mentors, very good supporters, very good motivators. So I built the network of experts. Then I felt that like how I changed my life just by learning one skill. There are many skills which are awaited. Many people are stuck not because of the money. People are stuck because of the ideas. People are stuck because of the motivation. People are stuck because of the inspiration. People are stuck because of the soft skills. I tell you, the value of soft skills is infinite crores. Even if you give a person infinite crores, not only 1 crore, 10 crore, 100 crore, 1 billion, infinite crore, such a value we have for the soft skills. Best communication skills, best dealing skills. All these things are very important. So Shakti, I created a global network. Then I felt that my rural students, who only because somebody is not motivating them, not supporting them financially, educationally, so I felt starting helping them. I connected 1,000 rural schools. Then I realized that my children are very happy. My children means those rural school children are very happy. So I felt that how long I can waste my time in just investing time in teacher empowerment, because I used to do teacher empowerment. Then I changed my strategy. Instead of doing teacher empowerment, I can do both teacher empowerment and also student empowerment. So I built a network of professionals that I called it as my first startup in 2013, e-learning media network of professionals. Through I started this global classroom. It got high recognition from the entire world. And in 2017, I started this foundation thinking that it can be a great charity work also, in this way, Shakti. Yes.
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, Shakti. Yeah, next.
So am I audible?
Who is audible?
Am I audible?
Your name, please.
Chris.
Chris. Please go ahead, Chris.
Yes. Hello, sir. This is Chris. With what I've heard from you till now, I understand that we all have some or the other ideas. But the biggest, probably the biggest problem is that there are many people who are, even many students who are very reluctant to even talk about it. They are very passive about it. They don't even take their ideas seriously. And even during lectures or resource lectures or symposium where these ideas can be discussed and probably we can implement some of these ideas, nothing comes out because of the reluctance to speak up. So how can we remove the hindrance of the communication barrier in such platforms?
Actually, we need to think, that's why the great thinkers like Jesus and all the great revolution makers, it's not only in the spiritual way. We need to add some spiritual values also, to consider this entire world is mine. It's my family. You all are my sisters. Can I consider that? That openness is very important. Nowadays, what is happening? Oh my God, boss is inside. How can I go there? What if he shouts that? Oh, mother is not in the mood. Father is not in the mood. So we are thinking of others' mood, and we have lost our mood and all life. To manifest in the world, don't hesitate. Hesitation is the death. I tell you. I followed one strategy in my mind. So since Halipa was asking that, what is the strategy? My strategy is hesitation is death. If you are hesitating to express, no matter what, hesitation is death and expression is life. Go on expressing. Now, see, just 10 years before, this was not there. Now we all can come together. Everybody, nobody's asking you to talk. Nobody's asking me money to talk to you. Is anybody asked you? that to talk to me, you give me this much money. Yes, there are some people, even though I have experienced, but mostly who I have consulted, I never ask money to them. I made myself free to this world, thinking that, if you want to become innovator, talk to me. I will help you. I will motivate you. I will inspire you. Then I can help you all scientific approaches, because just motivation is not enough. Otherwise, it's very easy to say, go do it. But what? How to do that? So that how is also very important. So we need to follow both the strategy. One is spiritual strategy to understand this word beautifully and make our heart open, lovable, compassionate, and also caring, to feel the sensation of that innovation. Because if you ask me why I'm training so many millions of children now, yes, compassion is the answer. Okay, economically, I might have earned only 1% or 2% of my expectation, but beyond 100% what I have earned is satisfaction. Beyond 100% what I have earned is contribution. Beyond 100% what I have earned is worthiness. I am very happy whenever I go for sleep every day, Chris, before I sleep, I say, thanks. Yes, I could do this today. I could talk to these people. I could help them. So this helpful nature has to be. Otherwise, in the name of professionalism, these qualities are missing. Okay, you have to be professional, but at the same time, be open-hearted, be caring. Look at this COVID situation. Nobody knew this one. We need compassionate people to take care of the world. So this compassion is the answer for the greatest innovation. And once you got those spiritual insights, second thing is scientific insights. Only spirituality is not enough. You have to be scientist. You have to learn all that pattern of, delivering, making, inventing, proposing, finding, and changing scientifically, professionally. Then the things will happen. So these two ways are very important. Follow both the ways. Thank you so much, Chris.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Next. Is anybody is there who wants to ask something, wants to know something?
Hi, sir.
Yes, who is this?
This is May here. You have actually shared many qualities that an innovator needs to have in order to be successful. But according to you, what is the most important quality that one needs to have, and how can we cultivate these qualities in our lives to also become an innovator like you, a successful one?
Thank you very much for asking this one. The qualities are many. The biggest quality is smile. The love and smile is the biggest quality. Like how you laugh now, the very important quality. Smile, smile for a while. Just a beautiful word in the. You must be thinking that what this smile can do. Everybody can smile. It's so easy. Halifa, Hafila. It's so easy to smile. You just look at that. Dakshayani, others I cannot see. That one smile, does it count the value? Does somebody ask you to give a smile? So the smile is the greatest quality. Okay, because in the frustration, I tell you, in the frustration, nobody can do innovation. In the depression, nobody can do innovation. Though the challenges are there, you have to accept that challenge with a smile. If somebody is troubling you, smile, take it ahead, solve it. Okay, don't be frustrated, because in the frustration, you lose yourself. And when you lose yourself, how can you do innovation? You might be useful for others, but for yourself, you are useless. So if I become useless to myself, can I be an innovator? No. The innovator has to be a very great personality. Great personality means what? He is having a good smile, first of all. Smile. Learn that smile. It is not a show off, smile. Okay, clip, selfie, smile. Not that smile. Keep smiling even your heart. Be stable in your mind. Okay. Then the innovation starts. Then you take up the challenge. Start attending that one. Whether it is education. I give you a small example. What is your name? What is your name?
My name is May, sir. M-E-Y. M-E-Y. May.
May. Okay. May God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I was telling you something that, what is one day I was attending a small meeting like this, and I got to know that in India, there is a problem with pregnant women. Most of the pregnant women are facing problems due to emotional, lack of emotional guidance. lack of support even from the doctors, medical problems. I got to know that there are 4 to 5 different problems. Then I understood that out of 1,000, 4 to 5 children are dying, due to one or other reason. And even the women are facing problems of the suicide and also the mental depression and also the mental crisis. So many things. I studied that there is a huge scope because, like giving birth is the matter everywhere, in the entire world's matter it is. Then I felt that, can I solve this? I am not a doctor by profession, but I became a doctor by compassion. I thought that I can solve this. Then as Shakti asked me that, what did you do for education? I started one startup innovation called Heal Her Soul. I felt that I have very good concern about every human being because I am also a product of a great woman. Everybody is product of woman. So we all have to care women and girls in this world. Okay, don't let them go in the depression. So I felt that so many mothers are facing issues due to emotional thing. Can I start an emotional balancing system for mothers? I started a startup. I just brief you. You may read it later on. Heal Her Soul. I started healing the mothers by giving them good ideas, good thoughts, and good scientific advisory. And also I brought psychologists and psychiatrists and also the best family members to support them and make this entire ecosystem right from the pregnancy, pre-pregnancy to post-pregnancy and the child growth. I tell you, there are many methodologies. Medical is just one way of helping. But there are many other. Emotional is there, psychological is there, and then also technological solutions are also there. Okay, technological solutions, what a mother has to watch even when she is pregnant so that the baby can cultivate well, what she has to hear, what she has to speak, even such level innovation has to be done. So I could do that. And today, one of the startup is helping more than 1 million mothers in the world. Okay, so it starts with compassion, it starts with smile, it starts with care, and it goes word, beyond the word. So in this way it happens. Yeah. Was I audible to you?
Thank you so much, sir.
May? Was I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
I was audible?
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah,
Thank you so
yeah,
much,
yeah.
sir.
And if anybody, even from the attendees, not that only from here, if anybody has the question, they can write here. We can extend it for another 10 minutes, okay? Because there are some participants who are raising their hands. You can straight away ask the question, and if possible, the co-host, Ms. Juliet, can even bring them to the panel as well. Ms. Juliet, you can bring them to the panel, okay? If anybody from panel wants to ask something, you are free to ask, okay? Make it successful, because success is not in the heaven. Success is in your own reality, life reality. Make every event a success, a golden success. Yeah.
So myself, I'm having another question, sir.
Hafila, you want to ask something? But before you ask, I just make an appeal that my friends, all the attendees here, if you have any questions, you can write it right here. Not only questions, you may find some of my words very, illogical. Then also you can write, sir, you are like this, but don't hurt anybody. One thing is very important in your life. Don't hurt yourself and don't hurt others. Take the things positively and make the world a great platform of success. Okay, I appeal to all the attendees here, if you are listening to me, to write your question in a simple way so that I can answer. And I will also request Ms. Juliet to get them on the panel, or Shakti also can help them to get them in the panel. Okay. Yeah. Somebody is asking, Hapila, is there any startup or innovation idea for mathematics department students? Wow, what a beautiful question. I will address this one. Wait, let us complete this. Hafila's. Yes, Hafila.
Sir, actually,
at least one student be satisfied today. It is her third question today. Yeah.
Sir, as I said before, I have interest in various fields, sir. So, but my ultimate aim is to prove myself. Since I'm having interest in various fields which are completely different from one another, is it too dangerous to have something have varied interest? And how can I decide, sir, which one is important for me? But I'm having equal interests in both the fields, but they're completely different from each other. But I want to know whether how can I decide? Is it possible to decide or what, sir?
Yeah. Yeah, beautiful question, Hafila. Thank you. Through this, I remember my childhood. I just give an example of my childhood. When I was child of around 8 years old or 9 years old, or even 10 years old, during that time, everybody dreams, even you all dream. I also dream in the daydream. When you are sitting somewhere, when you are walking, when you are thinking, when you are closing your eyes, I used to have one idea that I will become everything in this world. I will become everything. Means what? I wanted to become a hero in the film industry. So I wanted to become a hero. And then I realized that I'm a good poet. So I started writing poems and I wanted to become a poet, great poet in the world. Then I started thinking that can I become an engineer? Then one day the idea came, can I become a doctor? Then one day the idea came, can I become something else, musician? So all the ideas started coming. When such ideas comes, enjoy that idea. That is enjoying time. Don't say, hey, don't come. Don't be the, like a warrior to cut your dreams. Let that. It's like flowers, different types of flowers coming in. Take that. One you will select later on, but when many multiple ideas are coming, take it. Like how now I tell you, those childhood idea of I wanted to become police. So today I am not a police, but I have helped 50,000 police recently. Last year, I could help 50,000 police of Kerala by connecting them, or by connecting all the police stations, with one of the like Zoom like a system. We realized that they speak on wireless system. Can we bring on, video conference? So I taught them the video conferencing techniques. So almost all the police stations in Kerala started, interfacing through video interface. So I helped police. I wanted to become a doctor, but I couldn't become doctor. But I fulfilled that dream by helping doctors. I helped more than 100,000 doctors also in one of the state, again Kerala, and also in some other states. I helped them. That what you don't have to become that. You can even help them with your ideas. The time will come that whatever you have grown, suppose your mother has made the food, more food, varieties of food. Maybe somebody likes something and some other children may like something else. So keep your dishes ready so that there will be definitely a customers. Similarly, if you have multiple ideas, grow in the multiple ways, but be focused on something you have to be highly mastered in. There must be 3 areas. Everybody, I tell you, all innovators, there should be 3 things in your life that you are mastered in. You don't have to be master of everything, but be the master of 3 things. It may be a communication skill, may be a management skill, or it may be any social media interface, or even the scientific innovation, anything. 3 areas we have to choose, and we have to run after that and be a great change maker and innovator in that. Yes, my friend here had asked me a question. Hafila, are you satisfied with this answer, dear? Okay, so now, yeah, Evangeline, how to spell your name? I don't know. Okay, can you help me?
Evangeline, sir.
Evangeline. Wow,
Evangeline.
Evangelist.
Yeah,
I have
hello,
heard.
sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. So my question is, where does an innovation program goes wrong?
Can you please repeat it? Evangelist, Evangeline.
Where does an innovation program goes wrong? Like, where do we make a mistake?
Yeah, very good. Very nice question. It is going to help all if somebody wants to be innovator. Very good question for all of them. This is one of the important questions. In 2 ways, the innovation go wrong. One, if somebody criticizes it, don't take it personally and don't stop working on it. There the innovation goes wrong because of the psychological issues, mental issues, depression issues, fear issues, non-communicational issues. Don't take, don't kill your innovation only because your mind today is saying that no, it's not going to work. Is there any opportunity? Is there any money in this one? Don't let your mind, not only other people, don't let your mind also to criticize your innovation. That is where one of the dangerous spot is there. That spot we have to, like how Aladdin faced many problems. Some innovators face problem over there, and it is like a valley. You have to jump there. If the fear comes, jump there, and instead of falling down, oh my God, I lost. I wanted to do this one, but I didn't do this one because mother said, my mind said like this. No, mind is the. I tell you, mind is the helping tool, and mind is collapsing tool. you have to be careful with the mind. Mind is very dangerous, and mind is like a god. You have to use mind like a god, not like a dangerous demon. Okay? Because if you let your mind to take your innovation down, then everything is, next day there is no innovation. That is, mentally, this is the problem. Second, scientifically, there is one problem. Scientifically, knowledge is the problem. Knowledge. We mostly, because of money, no innovations have been failed. But because of knowledge, lack of knowledge, innovation gets changed. Are you getting, Evangeline?
Yes, sir.
Because of the knowledge. If you don't have knowledge, don't just think that, oh, I'm not capable, who will help me, God is not there with me, the people are not there with me, my friends are not there with me, my all crying. Leave everything aside. Take the help of good friends. Go and search for the good friends. Okay. And then find them. Tell them, I want to do this one. Even if they may laugh at you, to check initially, but tell them that, sir, I don't know this one. Can you please teach me this skill? I am stuck in the financial modeling of this innovation. I'm stuck in this, the productization of this innovation. I'm stuck in this socialization of this. I have a product, I have finance, but I don't know how to socialize it. Then you have to take digital marketing experts. You have everything, but you don't have investment. Then you have to approach the investor. So there is, in every step, you need a knowledge. If you don't have that, one principle that I have adopted in my life is that what I don't have, I find the people who have that. Okay. For example, I told a girl here, Chris or somebody, I told that I started Heal Her Soul. Am I a doctor? No, I'm not a doctor. Am I a real scientist in the health sector? No. What I did is, Evangeline, I recruited scientists. I recruited PhD scholars for this research, because everything I can't do. Okay, but I can engage people who are expert in that. So if these two techniques, what are the two techniques? Can you repeat it, Evangeline?
No fear, and brain is the knowledge. Knowledge must not be bought. Hello?
Yes.
Knowledge we must not make.
What?
Knowledge, sir, knowledge.
Yeah. Complete that sentence. Complete your sentence.
Knowledge should not be disturbed, and fear must not be there, and criticize must not be there.
Very good. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir. So your
Yeah,
video
please.
got struck. Yeah. It's okay now.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Any other questions to be asked, girls?
Any other questions that some will have another webinar continuously. So please provide the feedback link as soon as possible. And motivational presentation, team generation. Very nice, sir. He had asked me a simple question about in mathematics area, is there any innovation possibilities? In every sector, there is innovation possibilities, not only in mathematics, because in mathematics also, teaching mathematics is the biggest challenge nowadays. Though the Khan Academy or some other people have tried to resolve this one, but we Indian children need a lot of new innovation facilities, even in teaching, thinking, solving, resolving, how to apply the mathematical strategies in the real life, even in the innovation strategies, how mathematics can make miracle, that all you can bring in using mathematics. Every subject is interlinked with other greater subject. So we need to take care of that. Yeah. So if all the questions are over?
Sir?
Yeah, Riyaz Khan, namaste.
Namaste, sir. Namaste, sir.
Namaste, Riyaz Khan.
Sir, how can I improve my idea, sir?
Which idea?
Innovative idea, sir.
How to improve? Thank you so much. Just laugh at that idea. Sometime take that idea, write that idea on the paper. Just go on laughing at that. Just read it again and again. Read it today, read it tomorrow, read it day after tomorrow, every day. For a few days, go on reading it unless it enters in every cell of your body. Because because you are not caring it. You have made the plantation one day just to show off to the world that I did the plantation, and then second day you don't even put the water, and there is no mud over there. Then how can it grow? So similarly, our ideas, don't criticize them saying that it is not growing, not improving. You have to love that. You have to create that ideas by writing it. Write, beautify it. Can you? Before I end this session, I will teach you one of the important skill in the life that is very important, very, very important. If you learn this skill, believe me, you can change yourself and the entire world. Riyaz Khan. Can you hear me, Riyaz Khan?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hear me.
One
Yes.
skill that can change entire world beautifully, even to yourself. By default, many people think negatively. By default, everybody thinks negatively, that it will go, it will fall, it will fail, and it has no future. It has so many songs, the songs of failure. Everybody is singing the songs of failure, but we don't have to sing the song of failure. We have to sing the songs of what? Success. Songs of success. Show yourself successful future. Can I write my success story today? I tell you, when I was in 5th standard, I had written that I will become the great scientist in this world. Okay, people used to laugh at that, but I used to write that, dream that, show yourself a greater future. Show yourself. Riyaz Khan, just mute it, okay? Show yourself a greater future. Visualize greatest things happening through your innovation, because unless you visualize as a great leader, nothing can work out. So you have to be having a great visualization skill. Nobody is teaching that. Maybe one workshop for your college, I can handle the innovation visualization. How to visualize the innovation. Then the journey starts. Why ideas don't come? Why only to Steve Jobs the ideas came? Why only to Kalam sir the ideas went? Why only to the Bill Gates the ideas went? Okay, ideas can enter to us, but can we visualize that? Can we invite that? Can we pray for that ideas? Yes. So there is a great scope for all this thing. So we need to learn the visualization skills. Thank you, my dear friends. Some of you have asked question today, and some of you wanted to ask the question, but I couldn't attend them. Okay, and thank you so much for everything. And maybe we can
Thank you,
close
sir.
the session. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes. Darshini, can you please sum up whatever sir has said, no? Are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
We all can hear you.
Yeah, pa. Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Carry on.
So, first of all, thank you, sir, for this motivating speech, and hope all have
We
been
cannot hear you,
benefited.
Dakshayani. Yeah.
So, can you hear me?
No. It is, the voice is going up, and your video is also not visible. Yes. Anybody else?
Darshini, can you?
To you all.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, carry on.
Yeah. So let me just sum up whatever sir has said so far. So first of all, he started with an interesting question that are we making ourselves or molding ourselves? So for this, we should all have just answered, or we just want to search the answer. And he also says that innovator is a searcher. So we should also search for many ideas and many innovation, and the efficiency must be more unique, and we should also be unique. And he also says that the society needs a lot of innovation, and it's time to transformation. So we need to transfer ourselves to an innovator, and a social worker can transform the world. And he also shared many of his personal experience, which was truly motivating. And he insists that we should be a learner and also a teacher. So seeding of thoughts to harvest more. So we should also we don't want to limit ourselves. And he also said about the parental education, which was very useful and motivating. So he also said that women, that is 99% of women and girls are not getting chance to innovate. So we girls also want to make ourselves ready to innovate many things. Thank you, sir.
So it's time to express our gratitude. On behalf of Institution's Innovation Council of Holy Cross College, Trichy, I put forward my heartfelt thanks to Mr. Santosh Talagati for such an amazing and thought-provoking interactive session. Thanks for nurturing us the qualities of a social innovator. We promise that we would stand by your words in evolving our innovation into change management. On behalf of IIC of Holy Cross College, I put forward my heartfelt thanks to the college management for providing us with such a prominent bespoken person in this national webinar on social innovation and change management. A word of gratitude to all the staff coordinators and the student coordinators who made this webinar a resounding success. Last but not the least, I thank the participants for your effective participation. Hope you have got a lot of inputs. Try following it by applying in the challenges you work on or plan to work. Once again, I thank Mr. Santosh Talagati for spending his valuable time in making our quarantine useful. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.